Ladies and gentlemen,
I was like, who's going to talk first?
welcome back to Dungeon Pizza's Isekai Campaign. A couple things to make of note here. I don't know where to start here. It's kind of one of those weird days. Just for normal sake, let's just start with Dscryb.com. We'll do a couple of ads that we have for today, and then we'll kind of do a recap and just start into today's session, because Isekai has turned into a very, very different campaign.
Very quickly.
So it could be done tonight for all I know. Who knows?
It's almost this bittersweet feeling all across the board.
I don't even know anymore.
Maybe Hoos knows.
And the reason why it's a somber feeling is because we just finished Drake's campaign yesterday. We also finished
Go check it out.
Parallel Crisis / Vecna
Also check it out.
Damages. All lasted basically a year, and now we're here with Isekai that may end today, or please work. Maybe a couple sessions from now. We're also deciding to start a new campaign where we're all going to play bards. So that'll be funny. It's going to be Neverwinter. Still gonna go with Never Wanting bards.
Why'd you spoil it like that?
Well, they know now.
They're going to know later.
Well, I mean, but it might
And
not
I also
happen
said,
for a while.
I also said maybe.
We
You
don't
guys
know
are
if it's
messing it
gonna
up.
We don't know yet. You're right. He's not wrong. This is something that's potentially
We can
coming in the
neither
future.
confirm nor deny the bards.
We
but-
don't know yet.
We
But
can't.
it
we
would
can't
be
even,
purely
we can't,
accidental.
We can't
We're
even
coming
say.
up with ideas and concepts. We have nothing concrete at the moment for our campaigns. So.
But
Yeah.
if you
And then
guys
they
have any
join
ideas,
you.
don't forget to comment down below, and we can even throw them in there. We also have new artwork that we may be showing off in the future. So once again, all these things are muddling over in the nice stew that is Dungeon Pizza, or should I say crust?
The crust. We
so-
get baked in an oven.
That still works.
I love seasoned crust.
Cece's crust?
Seasoned crust.
Seasoned
I love
crust.
seasoned crust. All right. With that being said, we also have Dscryb.com. Check them out with our link below. You can try it out for free. No charge to use if you like it. It's a website we use all the time. They have maps, sound bites, but mainly we use it for its verbiage, just in case you don't have the vernacular to make things sound even sexier than what they are. So today's Dscryb.com comes as Shadowplane. The world around you is as you know it, but twisted, shadowed a dark reflection of the prime material, familiar and unsettling in equal measure. The shadows of this world seem to drink in the light around them, and ash wafts on the air. It's cold here, unnaturally so. The cold seeps past your cloak into your flesh, and you feel the chill in your very bones. You cannot help but flinch at every sound, at each shadow that dislodges itself from your surroundings. That is Shadowplane from Dscryb.com. Oh, and check out the merch.
Yep. We'll give you an update on the merch since a lot of, since our campaigns have ended, a lot of the merch will be going back on soon. So get them while they last, if you are interested.
Yeah, the Terran shirt is going to become rare.
Or yeah,
Oh yeah,
eventually.
he's the last standing character in that campaign.
Croissant,
Spoiler alert!
croissant. Yeah, that is the
That is very heavy.
Edit that out in post! Edit that out in post!
You weren't there for that. So
Yeah.
You did not die.
Yeah.
I would have let you.
Yeah,
I would have already let you know that.
That we know of.
Look what you've done to Janelle!
So, thank you, Croissant, for our official art once again. This is our second week using it. I didn't know, but we were gonna have multiple weeks of it, so second week here. Might be our final one.
Stop saying that.
I'm being honest. I'm being honest.
yeah.
This is very dangerous territory
We're about
that you
to
guys
walk
are
in a
going
potential
into.
TPK situation.
I want to be real with you. I don't want you to give you that false hope of potentially not gonna happen.
This
So.
was supposed to be feel good fun.
What part of...
It's
we got...
It's going to feel great once you can't feel at all.
I was gonna say, what part of us getting isekai'd in here and always having to swing up have you got like feel good? We've almost died
Well,
like
that
every...
wasn't supposed to be the
No,
the path.
the beginning was fun, and we were
It's been fun the whole time.
It's been funny the whole time. The path has just unfortunately turned to a dangerous path
Yeah.
real
We're
quick.
kicking ass.
And we still are.
But we
It's just ours. We're
Yeah.
kicking our own ass.
Now we just
I
can't take any
literally
names.
officially completely died.
Yeah,
I was reincarnated.
some people got a reskin
Yeah.
because of how much ass we've
Oh,
been
hi.
kicking.
Hi, Gigabomb. Anybody who's popping into our chat, you can look at chat now. People
Gigabomb.
are actually
Oh,
chatting
really?
with us now.
Nice.
So if you want to look at that.
I mean,
We also want to thank Consistent Viewership on our YouTube and our Twitch. We've actually been seeing a lot of people pop in and pop out. Thank you. If you are interested in unique campaign settings, this is what we do here. Dungeon Pizza is all about taverns and custom food options. We just like to change the mold and use creative juices around
that's on
here.
Twitch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Twitch.
Okay.
I have our Twitch up.
If somebody
Yeah.
wants to look at Twitch and
Someone's
somebody wants
just-
to look at YouTube, they can
Yeah.
do that
Someone's
too.
just commenting
Doesn't matter
on
to me.
Twitch.
I'm just able to see both of them in front of me
Yeah, I just
at
comment
the
on.
moment.
I got you.
So hi,
I
welcome.
comment on the two. Sup?
Yeah. So we're about to get into the recap, but one more thing that could potentially happen. We don't know if it happens, but I did get permission from that same band from
Noise.
last week that we didn't get a chance to play. That might
So
be played
good.
today. I don't know what happens. If it comes up, it comes up.
You're so good.
But when it does come up, you'll see the album, the song, and all the information down below me. We do not own any of that. We have just been blessed with the opportunity to use the music. So
Yeah, I think
thank you ahead of
Thank
time.
you.
last time we played during the break, didn't we?
Yeah,
Oh, I think we did a little bit.
Yeah,
Just
and
a
the
little
music
bit.
is great.
It's
Like,
fantastic music.
I definitely listen to the
There's a
whole
specific track that we are going to use if it comes up. So it is always an if a or maybe. If
Yeah.
you start to hear lyrics, don't be too shocked, please.
Just sing along.
I have been breathing deep in and deep out. It's the same thing of like last week because just because where we're at in our campaigns,
Yeah.
this campaign in general, it gives me the willies. It's a different type of scary. So
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we don't have to deal with her anymore.
no, don't bring up
Oh.
people
I
that.
have to roll. I had to roll in the background
Yeah.
for what was happening in general.
You never
before it
really-
hit, so you never know.
You never really end with her.
So, the thing is, you guys are going to the Guardian for her thing. Let me give you a recap.
There it is.
Here's the recap from last week. Last week was a very scary session because they went into a very dangerous archphase territory after, unfortunately, getting her ire. And after getting the unfortunate aggression of this dangerous pixie called Kooky, you guys were forced to play Kookie's Crazy Party, which is a version of a party game in most family systems nearby. I'm not going to say a certain name.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of like that, except dangerous and can kill you. So they were playing that on these big boards, and as you guys were on these boards, it made you play a series of mini games, a couple of which were who's going to be the one
To die.
to die. Which happened, and one
It
time
did
there was a
happen.
tie. There was a tie one time, and that was crazy. It was like, well, who's it going to be? So Husto chose, and he went down. But he got back up at some point. If you were knocked out there on the board, you went to a jail. Like, the jail wasn't important because it never really came up.
Fearless leader.
Important things. A few of our party members did go unconscious, like that, very quick. But in the end, Carl ended up speaking up and being like, hey, since I may have been the one that really pissed you off here, I'm going to take the responsibility and kill me, let them go. And with a couple of good persuasion checks from both Janelle and Carl, it was allowed. But you definitely
Yeah,
have her
that's wild.
attention as Carl ended up dying on the floor, and you guys were left with
floor.
the unfortunate circumstance of someone you actually know, very close, perishing. But through a series of dumb luck and very crazy percentile rolls, you managed, like your percentile rolls were like nuts.
Chef's kiss.
You were not supposed to be able to contact Kelvin, which made things even more complicated. But you ended up being able to contact Kelvin after a pretty low percentile roll this though. And you
I
did
know,
that out of pure panic,
Yeah.
even though he specifically told you, do not. But given the situation in which you told him, he felt he had to intervene, which he did, which caused chaos as Kelvin and Kooky are essentially
Off the-
doing this crazy duel in this plane of existence, fighting for either control or just a way to leave. You're not exactly sure what's happening there, but you know they are fighting. But it gave him enough room to get Carl's body and leave Cookie's domain with the help of Cookie's daughter, as you guys were sent off into the real world after leaving Cookie's crazy plane. And you were able to resurrect them after Joe ended up basically, between both you and Joe, contacting a nearby god to potentially help. As you were trying to contact Maddie, but ended up contacting Poseidon. And Poseidon was just like, yeah, man, sure, I'll get him back. But both you and him will be redesigned, and he agreed to it. So
Yeah, that was crazy.
he entered a pact with Poseidon, and he changed his entire class from Bard to Warlock. A couple of things to take of note before we continue. They have complete redesigns. So, for Carl, from your perspective, since you don't even really know what you look like as well, you are completely blue. You look like a half-orc, but the thing that I've noticed are you are completely blue, and your eyes are glowing. Other than that, you can flavor text it out however you want, how you imagine you look. For Joe, his appearance, his ears turned a little bit more elf-like in appearance. He's still in our generosity, but his arm has been completely, not severed, but changed into water. As his entire right arm is completely water, and his skin has turned a little bit more smooth, and the rocky texture of his skin has smoothed over into almost like a watery surface. It's still green, but taking of notice, different changes there. And lastly, before you guys left, she cursed you guys, cursed your magic items. In turn, because you were attuned to them, you were cursed as well. And each individual item was a new entity or quest, as each one of these things have personality types now. Especially given the fact that the new Dungeon Master Guide has some really good improvements, and allowed me to show them off a little bit. So, without getting into any specifics, you got a sentient talking item. Your cape is now a little sentient, but it's more of a connection between you and a random archfey named Peter Pan. Yours is really unfortunate, as your item got connected to an entity that Kooky had previous dealings with, and pretty much was dealing with loose ends, so she attached your item to Zigtumi. Not good.
It talks too.
And you were connected to some strange water-like aberration.
He was nice.
He was shy.
He's a very shy guy.
The very
Yours
shy
is
guy.
like the only good, nice thing. And that's it.
Woo!
That being said,
What about Carl's?
We haven't met him yet.
Or
and his
her.
item's not cursed,
Yeah, because he was dead.
because his item's
Excellent.
new,
And
So it's
he
just
was-
good.
he was dead.
and it wasn't there when that happened. So his item's technically normal. That being said, guys, if this is it, this is it. If we're continuing, we're continuing. But let's do this.
Yours was a 60 or 70?
70.
Sweet.
So,
Training montage.
as you guys were headed towards the Shadowfell, after you guys have decided that your next step, guaranteed last time, was we are determined to see if we can get Kelvin out of the situation. And after some advice from Gale of how you potentially might be able to do it, you decided to take him up on that offer and head to the Shadowfell to potentially deal with a guardian to one of the entrances to Cookie's Plane, fighting a Darkweaver, this bizarre shadow-like spider creature. And that's what you guys decided to do. But in the meantime, Kate Narrator is no longer with us. So,
Pour one out for Kate Narrator.
pour one out for Kate Narrator.
And Kate Lawyer.
So,
and Pirate Kate.
we entered the screen as the beginning of this episode occurs, and you can see as someone floats by. I guess this is my responsibility now. I'll find someone to replace him later. But you guys are just in time to look at the fun. And she turns the camera over to what's happening in her plane of existence, as you are seeing nothing but chaos happening around. This is what happens when you fuck with me. I am not done. I'll be seeing you soon. And
music is great.
We are never
that is where you guys, we turn to you guys at this point. You guys are currently near the entrance to the Shadowfell that Gale has specifically escorted you guys to at this point, since he feels a personal responsibility, since he told you this information. So, as you guys are walking, you guys have had some training here and there between the days of travel, going to the Tower of Remembrance, and focusing on your potential level ups. Nothing that comes up, but you know that you're on the cusp of a level up very soon, given the information that the kids have told you. You guys have recently come back from a recent excursion off to the Tower of Remembrance, and the beginning of a new day. As you know, today is the day that you guys are set to go into the Shadowfell.
We got this, guys.
Well, I said not to go, but we're gonna go, so extra large pizzas for everyone.
Nice. Did you keep her allergy?
Oh,
I have
absolutely.
cotton
Yeah, like I said, I make sure that I use spider silk just to make sure I
Put spider silk in the pizza.
No. The
No,
minutes
yeah.
he used to take the pizza
Oh.
out.
yeah, you know, like
Oh,
cheesecloth is
okay.
usually made with cotton. Instead, I've fabricated and got spider web.
Gale stops you guys. What?
Hi, Dad.
Hi, everybody. A couple of things. I know you guys have been busy recently, but in time, things will be figured out. I've recently come upon information. Well, if you guys want to tell them yourselves. And you can see as Maddie ends up walking out of a nearby forest with a very more burly individual. He's got a beard that kind of like reaches down towards his chest, and some mechanical wear. Some of his limbs have been replaced by mechanical parts. As he's walking up towards you guys. Hello, everybody. I don't need to introduce myself, but I shall introduce you. And he specifically looks at you, and he goes, "My boy!" And he like walks up towards you, and you don't know him, but he immediately puts his hands on your face and starts to stretch you up a little bit, just to kind of like look at you a little bit, look into your eyes. All right, you cannot do that. No, what are my manners? What are my manners? My name is Hephaestus.
Oh.
Yes.
Damn.
And clearly, you have. He points to his belly a little bit. And he goes, "You have been putting on the diet well, huh? But the light. You thought you got that list from yourself? I'm the one who gave you that list. You gotta keep up your diet.
It's in the logbook.
Hephaestus is the god. Yeah, Hephaestus is the god of fire.
Yes.
And craft.
I only walk this world because, it's kind of nice to be able to actually, be immortal for a bit. But you are of my lineage. Lucky you, right? I am your great grandfather, though. Nothing too crazy there, but.
Is it gonna help soon?
Look, listen, I'm going to get to the brass tacks of this. I can, oogle over how beautiful you look in a second, but
You're 6 1/4.
I'm here to give a little bit of a warning of what's about to happen. We are in dark times, clearly, in your situations. You are not of your correct bodies. You are not here. You are not supposed to be what you are, but you are. So the sooner we get you out of that and back to where you belong, the sooner the people that you are inhabiting can go and continue to be what they are, especially given the fact that their lives have changed forever because of what's happened. They're not going to come back and be like, oh, I'm back to where I was. Their lives are completely changed. So as soon as we can figure out everything together, perfect. So, I'm going to give you the update. Update is Poseidon, you know him very clearly, very close to him. I need to warn you, and well, he's currently. I don't see him at the moment, but whatever.
He's in the queue.
Oh, great. I'll talk to the cube then. Both you and him have been redesigned into the new Titans. You see, he reworked him. He already awoke in the Fire Titan out in the ocean using his daughter. But Maddie reversed that, unfortunately using Kelvin, and Kelvin became the Fire Titan instead of the essence that was supposed to happen. But because of the deal that was made, he can redesign you into whatever he wants. And when he meant redesign, he meant bring the Titans back.
Why would he want the Titans back?
Very good question. That is not something I know, but I know that is something that is in the works. That being said, the other issue is Giovanni. A very devout worshiper of myself has gone haywire, and I have to deal with what I might have created a long time ago. Not something you have to deal with anytime soon, but just giving you general update in general. Given the fact that he has definitely done something to convince Poseidon to be as influential as he is at the moment. So,
You might want to look at Giovanni a little bit closer and relatively soon, because he's teamed up with one of the demons of the Nine Hells.
Ibis.
Sorry. Against Lolth.
And no.
And is currently in a war right now.
I'll look into it, because I have no other option. Well, at least we know he's distracted at the moment. So, this is the entrance to the Shadowfield. Look at you, you look so bright and shiny. What have you been doing to your skin?
Well, every time I eat an orange, I keep the orange peel and I rub it on my face.
That seems stupid, but alright.
And lemon peels.
I was gonna say, I don't think that works the way you think it's supposed to work.
Alright, cool. I'm not the god of skincare.
You
So
can see it
look at me, I
works.
don't know.
It works.
Sure. Sure, everyone.
So since we're related partially,
6%.
Okay.
does that mean that down the line,
Down the line, what?
or perhaps our blood, something, I don't know. Maybe if I clicked my heels and called your name a bunch of times, or I really believed that I was partially a fire god, I'll get bolstered with even more strength. Fireball?
What? Alright, but I don't know, man. That's not how it works. Maybe sometime down the line when you're not inhabiting my champion, sure. But you are not actually the person. See, the person that I know actually just is around his kids. It's been around like months. Not even a letter. Nothing.
I mean, there's already.
That's how I know you're definitely not him, because that's all he talked about. He wouldn't shut up about it.
There's already 7. They're well fed now. He won't even have to work for a very long time.
I'm aware.
Child
Not bad.
neglect is in multiple ways.
I send carrier pigeons.
No, you just literally just said you haven't even sent him a letter. There's not one letter sent.
Are you just sending out the pigeon without the letter?
That's probably what was happening.
Can't they talk to them?
Mommy, look, it's Daddy. No, that's just a pigeon.
No, unless they just happen to know common, and that's not common
Oh.
among pigeons.
I've been speaking to the raven.
Those aren't pigeons.
Or,
That's a raven.
whoops.
All right.
Hold on.
Simple one. Understood.
Someone is gonna get a bunch of messages.
You've been talking to ravens
not gonna
that talk to
understand.
pigeons.
They talk to somebody else, my friend.
You've been sending ravens to talk to pigeons so the pigeons can go to your children
Yeah.
with no message.
That's
Boy.
Dad. I know, because it's the pigeons. They keep slamming into the walls.
This is.
He loves us.
I don't think I've ever heard somebody come up with a worse way to send a message than Harry Potter. But you've done it.
Well, my
Set
friend,
the bar.
I'll leave you with this. We'll talk soon. But until then,
Is there a calling card?
that is
You can take out your liver.
But
well, you know you can attempt to call upon me. No calling card. No.
how do you spell that?
Call what?
Your name?
H-E-B.
Oh, he doesn't. Oh no. No one gets this right anyway. and he kind of just.
That's
he
why
kind
I
of
asked.
he kind of just raises his hand, and then you get like a little slip of paper with his name on it.
Hephaestus.
S. Hephaestus.
Oh, Hephaestus.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not getting to the spelling. I know it's not that hard, but a lot.
Oh, it's warm.
He is the god of fire and craft.
Like, are we talking about?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's.
Talking about
forged.
like.
I forged for-
I guess technically anything.
I forged for the old gods when they were relevant.
Well, he
Including
typically deals
Poseidon.
with forging. He is the god of all craft.
Yeah.
Oh,
Outside of like weaving and stuff, that's a different god.
so in a way, we've kind of been talking to each other every day, every time I cook.
Yeah, there's
I mean,
normally
yeah,
fire when you
craft.
cook.
It's true. I use fire sometimes when I cook.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
Well,
not
I can't
everything needs
linger on
fire.
this, my friend. That's the information I have. And Maddie goes, all right. I'm glad that you were able to connect with him again, and I appreciate your efforts and all you've done, Hephaestus. But time to get to brass tacks on your actual mission, as she looks at Hephaestus too, even though he's got like a little bit of the side grin. You need to leave. And I know that comes off a little harsh, but things are getting worse before they get better. So,
Which is usually the way it goes.
here's the news as far as the situation goes before we head into the Shadowfell. That way you are kept up and that you know what you're heading into. This is not going to be fun. I think you already knew that already. Blah, blah, blah. Important part. So.
It'd be really funny if she didn't even say anything. She just said, she just says important part, and then we're there.
Hurry.
Today, I have found out that Cookie now knows a lot more than she should. So we have a lot more information, including this. And she like brings the cube up,
Oh my.
No.
and she opens it up. And there's just dust.
What happened to everybody inside the cube?
Points towards the door. Like I said, Cookie has more information than she should need.
So
We're
everyone
gonna rescue
we're trying
everybody
to-
again.
Everyone we're trying to keep alive is now in there. Okay.
Is that the wrong cube?
No. You know what?
that's a
That's
good-
nine
that's a good-
people.
We get
Hold on,
sleight-handed.
9 people.
I know nobody drinks, but I'm drinking. And I pull
Right,
out
meow.
this bottle that I've been keeping around since the first session.
Well, the good news is
Nice.
they're all in there. Since that only the 9 that you had in there
First 8.
were in there.
8 'cause
Yeah.
Oh, 8. Right. So the 8 that were in there are now in the
Great.
Shadow Cookie place.
That's
Yay.
not good.
Well, at least they're all in one place.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, just it's
That's-
just all,
that's the
Joe,
only good news I
Court,
have.
Kaylee,
They
they're
are at
all
least
just they're
all
chilling
in
with Cookie.
there.
That's great.
Silver lining.
There's no
So at least they're all semi together
Yeah.
and hopefully still alive.
And you know
I
what?
kept tabs on them because it's a
They
very
still have
important
pulses.
situation.
That's good.
I can at least confirm that no one has died.
Thank Christ.
Are they on yellow?
I don't think you can see
I
that.
can't see that part.
Oh,
I know they haven't died.
Mechanically, are they bloodied?
I guess that's good.
No.
I went
no
Resident
mechanically
Evil style.
anything yet.
Don't know.
They're just not dead.
They're just
Yeah.
I
not.
know
They
that-
could be at 0 hit points right now.
They're
but
just not
I
dead.
guess
Not
that's
dead.
better than.
Okay,
They
guys.
could be at full health.
Just not dead.
All we know is they're alive. What state they're in, she doesn't know. We don't know.
Yeah,
Nobody
we're kind
knows
of-
what actual state they're in at this point.
Well,
As
as
you
long
guys
as
are
they're-
drinking, that's great. Hephaestus kind of goes, well, I have things to do.
Oh,
You
yeah.
didn't have to stay here,
Oh, I
my
already
friend.
told
You
you
could have
this.
gone and done stuff. I appreciate you staying here and giving them the information that you had.
You want to drink before the road?
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Chugs it and he goes, see you later, my friend. Disappears.
Yeah.
Smoke.
On the bright side, if we go back to Cookie's area, we'll get to meet that frog that gave you the drugs last time.
Some more drugs.
They were plants.
Okay.
The other drugs, I guess.
You and you get Fortune's favor.
Thanks.
Thank you.
It's a luck point.
Yeah.
So, here we are, and I give you this one last gift as you are headed towards the Shadowfell. It can consume you in darkness, and there's a chance that you will not be able to see, but luckily you know Maddie, so... And she like flings her hands open and you feel a green energy come over you guys. Now, you will not be shining brightly by any means, but you will be able to see in any darkness, and you won't be consumed by anything shadowy.
Hey.
That's good.
Better
It
than
smells
nothing.
like
Teen
pine
spirit.
needles.
Yes.
Besides now rescuing the 8, what
And
is our
Kelvin.
goal? Well, yeah.
What's our goal to get out of here?
But like, what again are we supposed to be looking for?
Kelvin
in
and the other.
Shadowfell?
Oh, we have to. There's the
Kelvin's
door.
not in the Shadowfell.
There's the gate the door that we have to go to get to Cookie's area. It's like,
In Shadowfell?
yeah, we have to fight.
Okay,
The,
that's
remember?
not Double Shadow.
Yeah.
Ultimately, there's a big old bad guy that we shouldn't be going to. That's a giant creature that's keeping guard of a door.
Which we have to go through in order to rescue Calvin.
I have a
And
question.
I
That,
just wanted to recap.
that big old creature is also making sure other things don't go in and
Question for
out,
you.
which makes it worse.
You know Kookie, and you know Giovanni. What are the odds that we can convince Kookie to fight Giovanni, and that way they're both distracted long enough for us to get out of here?
I feel like Cookie knows when she's outmatched.
Yeah.
It's
Bro.
No, Giovanni would wipe her.
Yep.
Damn. I was hoping.
That's what homebrew will do for you.
I was hoping it would buy us at least a little bit of not Kookie.
but that doesn't.
You never.
I would think that if that were the case, Giovanni would have wiped her a long time ago because.
He has no reason to.
Yeah, because he's not in our plane right now. He's trying to get into this world.
It's hard to know.
Giovanni really hasn't met Cookie too much.
She hasn't.
We
annoyed
dealt
him
with
enough.
her quite a bit.
A few times, but
Yeah, she was kind of a thorn in our side, but not anything major.
Not
no.
one like
so
that.
he had no reason to get rid of her.
Yeah.
So, you guys can prepare how you want. I've given you what I could.
I'm prepared. Right
Good
here.
luck.
Yeah,
Believe
thanks.
you.
We're definitely gonna need it.
Yeah.
Does that mean
Especially
re-roll 3 times a day?
What?
You said good luck.
No, she can't give you like free
I can't
porn and dice.
give you the luck feat. Yes, I unfortunately now know terminology since Kelvin's been around a lot.
Gazoon tight.
Do you have any potions?
Any potions?
We have an
Potions
online
of
shop
what?
for
We have a literal online
you guys have an online shop that I give you my money for.
shop. Okay,
Still the
it's the
point.
same thing.
Yeah, but this could be possibly.
Potions of what? You
Oh,
want me to give you potions?
I feel like necrotic resistance may be-
Necrotic.
or in psychic.
vulnerability doesn't hurt either.
You want to be vulnerable to necrotic and psychic?
I mean,
I already have necrotic fire.
I am,
poison, which is good in my cape.
I am aware of your notions here still. You ask every person like this and have my power for stuff. But given the situation, I will overlook who's still antics, as Caleb puts it, and I will give you a necrotic potion each.
Nice.
I don't
Thank you.
Oh, just take it. Just take it. Just take it.
Oh.
Just
I,
take
I'll
the
take
free
it.
stuff.
I'll take it.
Just take the free stuff.
It's
Don't-
my cape.
It's not.
Don't
it's
don't
not,
look a gift horse in the mouth. Just take it.
But
It's-
it's because of my cape?
Yeah, but you could give it to the guy that's gonna die, most likely.
Okay.
It's not antics.
And we like to we coin it as whostantics.
It's good to ask. Well, thank you.
You are welcome. Are you guys ready?
As
No,
Bye,
we're
Dad.
good anyway.
Hey, bye. Have a good day.
Oh, guess we're ready as we'll ever be.
Yeah, we didn't get a level up, so this is as close as we're gonna get.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't warp reality that much.
No, yeah, I know. You're
Not
fine.
yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
And depending on how this goes, maybe not ever. Alright, guys.
Okay.
Scoot me to 17th level.
Just give At that
No,
point,
let's
at
just
that point we might have a chance.
Yeah, let's just skip the next 10 levels.
Alright, guys.
You guys good?
Yeah, we're about as good as we're gonna get.
Yeah.
Okay. This has been decided.
I have a lot of necrotic.
Oh,
resistant
do you still
potions.
need that? Do you still need that?
Yeah, yeah, please.
Okay, okay.
So did anyone want to open up the shop? How much does it? Someone open up the shop.
We got what we need.
Do
We're-
we
we're-
though?
We're as good as we're gonna get before we get into the fight.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot more we can do.
Yeah, I'll feel sexier maybe if I buy a potion of, you know, the one I used last time.
Invulnerability is going to be way out of our price range.
I don't know. Can we just ask?
It's going to be 20,000.
I can't ask. 20,000?
Yeah.
What about our coupon?
Our
Minus
coupon only
what,
gives
10%?
us. It gives us 20% off, which is
1,800?
Maybe we bought enough
18,000?
stuff where we get an extra coupon.
Okay, which one is it?
Because for some reason I have 5 potion of necrotic resistance. I don't think I need that much.
You should only have 1 or 2.
I guess I bought some earlier and she gave me her 2.
Fancy raccoon 570.
So now I
Any
have
caps?
a lot.
Nope.
Do we need it against the monster? Or anything down there?
Necrotic resistance is...
Most anything down there, because most of it is undead and shadow,
Is that
and
they're
they
gonna
like to do necrotic.
or psychic.
So,
We have no psychic. Are we
a
trying to
portal
get
has been
psychic?
open for you guys.
Okay.
Let's go.
Which that's a what? A wisdom saving throw?
Nope.
What?
Psychic.
Psychic
It
usually
depends
It
on.
depends.
is usually intelligence or wisdom.
Am I spelling it wrong?
I
You
know.
guys-
I know good at either.
Yeah.
Enter the Shadowfell. And just because we're doing Dscryb,
570?
maybe 590,
590, that's what it was.
570, 590.
Wait, I want to buy one.
What?
Psychic.
You want to buy a psychic resistant potion? Let's just say she gave you one.
Woo! I must be spelling the word wrong.
Just a second.
Sure.
Cool.
How do you spell
But I'm also
No.
not a smart character. So.
First one.
raccoon? I am spelling it right.
RACCOON?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe it is caps.
When I saw it wasn't. So let me look at my notes. I know I put it on my notes at one point. I looked at it and I thought, and I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Before we continue.
Re-roll everything. That is this character.
It's okay, guys. I have a plan. Don't die.
Bye.
Don't die.
What?
That's a great plan.
It is typically a great plan.
You know, I've been trying to do that in the mortal run. Yeah, don't die.
As you got, well,
And
we'll
not.
do the Dscryb.com thing real quick, given the fact that we are sponsored by them.
Do it.
So this is an actual dialogue from Dscryb.com. The world around you is as you know it, but twisted, shadowed, a dark reflection of the prime material. Familiar and unsettling in equal measure, the shadows of this world seem to drink in the light around them, and ash wafts on the air. It's cold here, unnaturally so. The cold seeps past your cloaks, into your flesh, and you feel the chill in your very bones. You cannot help but flinch at every sound, at each shadow that dislodges itself from your surroundings.
I have a quick question. This
Yeah.
is from Dscryb?
Yep.
That is cool, because prime material is an old terminology.
It is, isn't it? Yeah? It is cool. I'm now drinking in what you're giving me out.
I'm not drinking in what you're giving me.
Also,
I love
prime
hearing that
material,
sentence.
it's not old terminology, it's what every other plane refers to as the material plane.
We're the owner that calls it the material plane.
Yeah.
I guess we gotta pass backwards. So,
Nice.
that being said, you guys enter Shadow Plane. And as soon as that happens, you in particular,
Explode!
you see
Explode!
as your shadow immediately just kind of pops away from you.
Oh,
Oh.
this thing. Yeah, because he's shadow.
Yeah.
Is he saying hi or bye?
Both.
Can I roll to see if he's saying hi or bye? Because I don't know.
Yeah,
Sure,
is
it's
it
okay.
left to right? Is it by? And then right to left is it high?
Sing us a song, you're the shadow man.
Seems to be like just waving at you, as in like, hi,
Oh,
in a general greeting.
so he's not leaving me?
No, but he does go.
Oh.
Follow him. We have a guide.
Okay.
Hey, wake up!
So I said, walk a certain direction.
Dang. I can't say no because I guess this falls under the adventure.
And we can't say no because you're our mighty leader.
So,
Where's she been?
it's her shadow. Yes?
Yes, it's her shadow. Just her shadow.
Is it elongated, or the shadow is completely removed from her body
It's completely
when it
removed
wants
from her
to?
body.
That sucks for you. Alright, well, I guess we have no other choice.
That sucks for you.
Peter Pan lore.
Yeah,
It is
just
Peter Pan, you're not wrong.
she doesn't know. She doesn't know.
Okay. I have a book that I read my children. You can read it later if you want.
You read it to your child?
Yeah, they all have to know.
I thought you meant in real life. I was like, what? I was like, this is your nightly reading?
My children.
As you are walking,
What's next? It?
As you are walking with your shadow, you start
Demon
to
Slayer.
see where you're going, and you're getting the heebie-jeebies immediately as you start to hear noises.
Yeah, we are not too really fit.
Axe is out, ready to go.
It's okay, guys. I have my fists.
That's not my stomach this time.
It might be mine.
So is the Shadowfell like this in general, or?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah. It's not a nice place to be.
No.
Okay.
No.
Like, just general rule of thumb: any plane that's not the material plane, usually not a good
Not
place.
fun. Yeah.
Even like the good ones aren't great
Yeah.
because
And would you want to go to a
You
place
have-
called the Shadowfell?
yeah, like
Shadow.
it's where the shadows fall.
Yeah.
Because most of the
It's-
good planes have the caveat that you have to be good aligned to actually have a good time there.
This is fair. This is fair.
And
That-
the
those are the
Shadowfell
outer
is
planes,
very
mostly.
dark. It's
Those are really the
shadows.
outer
It's a
planes,
land
though.
of shadows.
We're dealing
I
with
just wanted
these
to make sure he
transitive
wasn't
or
leading, and my shadow wasn't leading us
the positive and negative planes.
terrible
We don't know yet.
But everything's
There's
terrible.
no
so
way to know.
I know.
But we
You
have
to say
no
yes
other
to
way.
adventure.
I know. I don't have a choice.
What's the number one rule of improv?
Just
Yes, and.
You're doing great. Okay.
It's okay, guys. Our fearless leader is mightily taking a charge. He got it.
Yeah, mighty
I don't
strong.
have a choice.
Yeah,
I
we're-
have to.
I'm just gonna take a couple steps
So-
behind you.
I'm right next door.
As you were walking,
Just that way, in case you fall into a trap, I can heal you.
you start
I'm
to
at the end.
hear distant
I'm always in the middle.
voices.
Yeah.
It might be the dice things again.
Oh no.
If you like to hear, make perception checks.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm good at that.
15.
15.
Do remember that you two both have a luck point.
Yes.
Even my passive.
I don't think I want to use it for something like this.
I mean,
No,
I'm definitely
but-
using it when we get into the fight.
Yeah, I think that's
I have to remind you because otherwise we'll forget.
Yeah.
I forgot so often,
That's fair.
and that is a fair point.
What's your name again?
That's a
Yeah,
17 for me.
17, not bad.
Only a 14.
14,
10.
10,
9.
9. Miss Mighty,
Oh, it was 15.
15, and you got a 17. Okay, so both you and Mighty hear this.
Loser.
Yeah, we only have to do it though.
Loser.
And your interpretation is more like bird calls, so like animal calls.
That makes sense.
So it's not actual animals. It sounds more like somebody imitating
Like
animals.
people imitating animals, and you can hear them slightly moving through the shadows.
Oh, I don't think we're alone.
It's the Comanches.
But at least they're
Planning?
intelligent. At least somewhat intelligent.
Scheming.
Who's out there?
I can ask you the same thing.
Oh, at least they speak
Who's
common.
out there?
Who's
We asked you
asking?
first.
Who's asking?
We did ask you first.
And you probably have eyes on us, whereas we don't have eyes on you, at least not as of yet.
Okay. Yeah. 1 second.
1 second.
Like 10 seconds go by.
That's
Just-
10 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't think he meant a literal second.
Yeah, hold up. Seriously. 1 second.
Do you need help? Are you okay?
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Are you using the bathroom? Do you need toilet paper?
Oh my goodness.
No.
You can start to see as what seem to be several children come out. And they're dressed in different style of garbs from Native American-esque to adventure-like clothing.
Wow, you boys sure look lost.
Oh.
How'd you know?
One of the fat ones says.
One of the fat ones? There's
There's a
another.
couple fat ones. Yes.
Nice. Are you making sure to share?
Yes.
Okay.
I always share my food.
Are you lying?
Yes.
Enough of the games.
Okay.
You can see as one clearly steps up as the leader. I'm the leader of the Lost Boys. My name's Louie. And we've been here to, I guess, help a little bit. I mean, the Shadow's kind of doing the job for us, so I don't know why we're here.
Moral
Right.
support.
Do you want crepe?
Curry.
Crepe.
Huh?
Have you ever had a crepe
Yeah,
before?
do you want the crepe?
I don't think they've ever had
That
crepes.
doesn't sound like a good thing. It sounds like a stomach ache or something.
No,
No,
like
no.
a crepe is like a cool thin pancake with like cream and stuff.
You're assuming they've had pancakes.
Okay, hold your hand. Hold your hand out.
No.
To be fair, we don't know how long the Lost Boys have been in Neverland. They might not.
I bet one of the fat ones is gonna. Do you want crepe? I take out a thin crepe.
I'm on a sacred duty. I can't be eating pancakes.
Whoa.
Fat boys.
There's always time to eat. You have to nourish your muscles. I'm eating
right.
right now.
He's right. You gotta always eat.
And maybe not always eat, but you should eat frequently enough where you're not malnourished.
So I'm guessing Peter Pan sent you. What did he say?
We're gonna keep eyes out.
Alright.
Okay.
How do we get in contact? Do we also?
Depends on if you're good at making noises. You good at making animal noises?
Can I roll
Was
to
that good?
Sure.
Cool.
Was that good? I have to roll for it.
Yes.
Would that be a
Is it just
performance?
straight
It
roll?
would be a performance
Four?
check.
Is that animal hand?
No performance.
Definitely a
No,
performance
just a
check.
7. So I'm not good.
LOL.
I'm not good.
Just make a simple bird noise.
Sorry.
Just a really bad duck.
I got a 5. So there's no way.
I got a
That's why I
7.
screeched.
I got a
That's
7.
a no all around.
I'm
Not
gonna be
even
honest,
trying, I know
can't-
better.
I can't make
I got you. We'll go.
+2. Danger!
That's obvious.
Oh.
Oh,
You
okay.
guys can't make
Oh,
a simple
what
bird
about
noise?
we go, oh boy, like a reaction instead of, because we can't
Oh,
make a
boy.
reaction.
Sort of weird Disney cartoon?
But you know,
Do you
how
want
do
me
you
to
know
answer
Disney?
that actually?
How do you know about Disney?
How do you know about Disney?
Okay, serious question. Do you want me to answer
How do
this?
you guys know about Disney?
Wait, no. We asked you first.
No. We're in some weird world. How do you guys know about Disney?
No, this is the second time we've asked you a question first and you're trying to deflect.
I am not trying to deflect. I'm trying to show leadership.
And I'm also a leader. I'm asking you a question first.
I'm pretty sure you're more than a leader.
Do you ever remember
these two
going to
leaders.
sleep and dreaming?
Yes, I do.
You didn't answer the question. Don't ask him more questions yet.
That one was very important.
Okay. She doesn't know the Lord.
So do you
How do I know? I come from a different world. How
Okay.
about that?
So
Oh, he's one of
Oh
them.
wait, yeah, we established this actually last time.
I have a question. Did you guys watch the Peter Pan animated film?
I mean, I did. Dscryb's doing
I pull up our drop down and I see if he has a floating name.
No.
Huh.
This
It-
is just.
it's
This
just
is another windy situation.
yeah. It's just because of
Just
who
because
Peter
of-
Pan is.
Yeah.
I'm from New
It's not an Isekai. It's
Oh.
he's
Oh wow.
been physically brought here.
You guys ever
I'm
been
from Florida.
from Florida?
That's in America.
He
I'm
said he's
from
from
New
New
York.
York. You would know what
I know
Florida is.
America. I may be 13, but I know what America is.
You're really old for a Lost Boy. They're normally
He's a
like
preteen.
13 is not preteen. 13
Anyways.
is a teenager.
That's like,
Everyone
that's
had
like
their
in the
crate.
preteen ages though.
That's like the cutoff
Have
for
your
a Lost
crate.
Boy.
Yeah.
Because
Which is why he's-
the whole premise.
is why he's the leader.
Yeah.
This is why he's a leader. Yeah, thank you.
I was gonna say 'cause the whole premise of Hook
He's been
was
there for a
they
long
became-
time.
Peter Pan became a teenager and then became an adult, and that's what. Yeah. So. Hi.
We'll continue.
Hi.
Do you want to
Yeah.
join us? We
No.
none of us can call good, so
What? I know you were like, oh boy, what is this, a Disney movie? But I'm gonna probably be like, oh boy, like Mickey, okay? Because I can't make this noise. None of them can make a noise, and that's all. Yes. None of us can make an animal noise. Okay?
All
I'm
right.
sorry. That's just the sad
Sure,
side.
we'll go with a good old fashioned. Oh boy!
I could speak Stitch.
Not like that.
I
I'm
can
not
do
gonna-
pots and
That's
pans.
what y'all were doing.
I can do pots
I
and
said,
pans.
oh boy, not oh boy.
Do you want me to
Or
speak
like Goofy.
Stitch?
That was good.
No.
I go, Tricha, Misha. That's what he says. I used to do that all the time
I
as a
used to
kid.
stitch.
I hope you feel the silence in your heart. The silence.
No, Husto liked it.
Silence in
Big
your
Husto
heart?
was a big fan. You could see it in his heart. His heart grew 3 times that day.
All right, so we'll keep an eye
See,
out, and we'll
listen.
let Peter Pan know if he needs to do something.
All right.
Thanks.
Okay?
Thank
That's
you.
all we're here for.
Thank
Oh
you.
yeah, we should use Pan because his name is Peter Pan.
Let's just go. You're getting on my nerves. We're just gonna keep walking.
You know, you're really like doing this out here, stretching.
Yeah. It's not even a good pun.
I know, but we can't. None of us can do animal noises. How are
I
they supposed
liked
to-
it.
Just say, oh boy.
We're done.
Okay,
Do you have a
See, I'm
specific
just
character?
here.
thank God. Okay, so nobody say the phrase "oh boy" until it's time to use it.
In a Mickey voice, yeah?
Please no.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big Husto, if you want to do it in a Mickey voice, do it in a
That's
Mickey
the only
voice.
way. Imagine somebody else says, oh no, out in this bad lands. But he'll know because it's Disney-esque.
That's fair.
I'm
As
surprised we haven't attracted unwanted attention yet.
we
I'm
did.
sure we have.
We literally
They
did with
just
the Lost
haven't-
Boys.
They just don't
Well,
care
there was
enough.
wanted attention. We wanted to. I guess they were trying to find us, so they did.
Are we supposed to stealth in the Shadowfell?
You see your shadow.
Oh,
When they were supposed to stealth, I mean everything's stealthy
Are
here.
we anywhere else?
It's waiting.
Okay.
But
let's
there are
go.
things here that we don't want to attract.
yeah.
My shadow's waiting. I kind of want to follow my shadow because if
Let's
not,
go.
I don't have a shadow.
Okay, so just so we're clear, it's you, me in the middle, you, right? Okay. Oh, sorry, he's in front.
He's a shadow.
She. It's my shadow right now.
It's a shadow.
It's my shadow right now. So
Did-
she.
Have you ever asked the shadow what their gender pronouns are?
I'm gonna ask.
The Shadow can't speak.
One for a girl,
Yeah,
two
right.
for a boy.
Oh, nice.
Well, there's more than 2.
Right, absolutely.
3 for other.
Pig.
It just does this.
I'm a
It's
Shadow.
other.
It's a shadow. It has no gender.
It's
Yeah.
I'm
non-binary.
a Shadow.
It's a shadow.
So they,
It.
Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Okay, I better not hear he. I better not hear he.
oh, okay, I got you.
Sure.
He.
Him. His. His, or his.
You guys start to walk,
Every time.
and
I hope you feel the silence. Just resonate.
eventually it stops at a point and kind of just goes.